spectacular specialist shuttle. Let's get together for a huddle, but not too close, got to keep the bubble. Let's start learning, come on, let's hustle. We fit together like a puzzle. Library, music, art, PE. It's the super spectacular specialist shuttle.
I hope it's here today. I hope it's here. What a bummer. Still nothing. We're just so excited to see the official results saying who won the relay races. Was it team Miss Anderson and Mrs. Strauss, or was it team Mr. Holt and Mr. Ballard? We're waiting on the results, but apparently the mail-in system for your ballots just doesn't work. I don't know. It's been an issue lately. So, or maybe it's Mr. Vopel's class. We're waiting on their vote. Who knows? But anyways, so Sandy Surfer told Mrs. Strauss that the winners would figure out by mail. So whoever wins, they get the top prize, and we'll see what that is. I think it's the next clue, actually. So hopefully we get it soon, but who knows? What? Is that Mr. Allwarden? No, he's at the middle school, I think, right? Or at least I thought he was, but we don't know how he's spending his days. He could be out running. So this week, the specialists are going to talk about overcoming obstacles in their own lives. So we hope that you enjoy those stories. Let's watch.
Hi, everyone. Since the specialists have been talking a lot about overcoming obstacles, this week we thought we would share some obstacles that we have overcome in our lives. I'm going to be talking about 2 obstacles in my life that I have tried to overcome. The first obstacle is that I was always very shy and quiet when I was growing up. I always had a lot of ideas, but I didn't always know how to communicate them or express them out loud. Since my mom was an artist, I learned how to draw and paint when I was really young. So art became a really fun and creative way that I could express my ideas and feelings to others out loud using pictures. I would often create artwork inspired by the experiences that I was having. When I was about 9 or 10, my family was living in Maine, and it was really fun and inspirational to live on the coast near the ocean. So I was very inspired by all of the different types of animals and fish. So this is one of the pictures that I created when we lived there. When I was in middle school, my family moved to New Hampshire. I joined the art club and I took as many art classes as I could. I even started earning awards for my artwork. Then this one is from high school. It says, Artist of the Month, March 2006. After high school, my family moved to China, and we also stayed in Thailand for a little bit. And I painted this picture of a boat that my mom and I took down a river cruise. Art became such a strong passion for me, and I was able to share my feelings, my ideas, and my experiences with those around me. This way of expressing myself really helped me build relationships, and it also led me to my career, which is being an art teacher. Now I'm going to talk about my second obstacle. This obstacle is that my family moved a lot when I was growing up. Even as an adult, I've moved several times. So I've always had a feeling that people or objects in my life might be lost or gone. I've tried to overcome this obstacle by 1, keeping journals and writing about my experiences, and 2, keeping little keepsakes from different places I've gone or experiences I've had. I have tons of boxes of different kinds of things like ticket stubs, brochures, or little cards or any kind of little piece of memorabilia that I can keep. Here's some that I just pulled out for an example. Does anyone recognize where this ticket is from? It's from when the specialist visited Strawberry Bank. Whenever I might be feeling down, I revisit these boxes and look through all of my items, and it brings back all of these beautiful and happy memories for me. When my family lived in China, I wrote in this journal every day. I also added lots of little items that I would collect along the way. Here's just an example page. On April 12th, 2009, my family went to Ocean Park. I'll read the excerpt. Today we went to Ocean Park. It was really fun. The aquarium was awesome there. They had a couple roller coasters too. The pandas were very cute and fuzzy. And then on April 26th, 2009, I wrote, today we went to see Zaya. It is a Cirque du Soleil show. It was so awesome. Here are some confettis that fell from the ceiling. Overcoming obstacles is not always easy. When I was young, I was very shy and quiet. I learned to overcome this obstacle by expressing myself using art. Another obstacle I faced was moving a lot, leaving people and places behind. I tried to overcome this obstacle by writing in journals and collecting keepsakes. I hope that you enjoyed learning about some of the obstacles in my life that I've worked towards overcoming. I really miss you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye!
All right, so we're going to talk about overcoming obstacles. So if I'm thinking back to when the last time I was in elementary school, well, gee, boy, that was a long time ago. 1983 to 1984 in Norcross, Georgia, if we're being really specific. And there are 3 specific musical memories that I can tell you about from that year. First, I can tell you that when I wanted to grow up, I wanted to be just like the keyboard player in Duran Duran. That didn't quite go down, but that's okay. Second, 5th grade in elementary school, that's when I first picked up the guitar. Now, I think I could play sort of okay, I guess, but for some reason at the end of that year, I didn't play anymore. And I didn't touch a guitar or pick that instrument up for another 8 years until I was in college. And since that point, I can't think of really more than maybe a few weeks at a time where I haven't picked up a guitar and played. Now, I am really, really lucky that I get to play a guitar as part of my grown-up job, but I also play for fun. So when we talk about playing a musical instrument, please know that whether that's piano or guitar or singing, it's always something you can come back to. It's always something you can get better at. So, stick with it and really, keep trying. Now, the third thing is 5th grade is when I first tried out for chorus, and we had to sing a song to audition to get into chorus. My country 'tis of the sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. And I didn't get in. I did not. Sorry, thank you, bye-bye. I couldn't tell you why. I really have no idea. But there are 2 lessons from that. One is that for things like theater and music, when you sometimes have auditions, you may not get every part the first time, but don't let that stop you. Really keep trying. Think about it. Back when I was in elementary school, they said I couldn't be in chorus, and now I'm a chorus teacher. I get to sing as part of my job, and it is amazing. And I know that since many of you will be coming up to Amherst Middle School either next year or in the next few years, please let me be the one to tell you that if you want to sing, there is always going to be a place in the chorus for you. You are always welcome to be part of our group, and 4th graders, don't forget to sign up. Bye, everybody.
Over Obstacles with Mrs. Strauss. Hi everyone. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I overcame obstacles when I was younger. So when I was your age, when I was an elementary school student, I was very, very shy, and I didn't want to raise my hand. If the teacher asked us a question and I knew the answer, I was just afraid to raise my hand. I got really embarrassed, and I just had a hard time talking unless I was with my friends and people I felt comfortable with. So in order to overcome my shyness, I basically tried to become more involved in different activities. So one of the activities I became involved in was Girl Scouts, and that really helped me because I was able to meet some new friends, and I was able to participate in a lot of different activities I probably normally wouldn't have, so that really built my confidence. I also was nervous about wearing my glasses. In second grade, I had to wear glasses because in first grade, the teacher noticed that I couldn't really see anything when she would write on the board. And I was afraid to wear my glasses to school because I didn't want to be different from everyone because nobody else I knew had glasses. So I actually was kind of bad because in third grade, I didn't wear my glasses for the entire school year. I would wear them when I would get on the bus, and then I would put them in my desk and not wear them. And then as a result of that, my vision got really bad. So I always tell people, just make sure if you're supposed to wear your glasses, just wear them, because you know your eyesight will actually become worse because your eyes get strained. And it was just silly of me to think that people wouldn't like me because I was wearing glasses, because I still had a lot of great friends, and I shouldn't have thought that way. But when you're young and you want to, try to look like everyone else, sometimes you just feel like, maybe people will treat you differently if you don't look exactly the same. But as you've hopefully learned this entire month, as we've talked about, overcoming obstacles, we also like to celebrate differences because it's cool that everyone's unique in their own special way. So you should embrace that. So another thing I would do to make myself feel good, like if I was feeling sad or just not feeling that great about myself, I would do a lot of journaling. So I actually had a little diary that I would write in, and that would always make me feel better. I also, of course, read books. Obviously, since I'm a librarian, I always loved reading books, and I actually love reading biographies. So I love to learn about how famous people overcame their obstacles, and that just really made me feel better about myself, knowing that even famous people had problems, when they were younger. And I also like to paint and do a lot of artwork. That was really calming and relaxing for me. And I also enjoyed singing in the choir. I went to a couple of state festivals when I was a little bit older in high school. So I really enjoyed that. And again, that was just another way for me to meet more people. And I love to write. So I actually was lucky enough to go to a young authors conference when I was younger. In 5th grade, I wrote a book that I was really proud of. And my teacher sent me to this conference, and that was like a really big deal. So those are just some of the activities that I did when I was younger to just kind of help me become more confident and feel better about myself. I also wanted to share one last thing. So it's so funny. I actually have this little piece of paper still that I always referred to when I would kind of feel badly about myself. And it's just this cute little reminder that I got from one of my teachers about how, everyone's special and how you should love yourself. So I wanted to share that with you because I actually still have it, believe it or not. And this is what it says. So it says, I like me. Yes, I like me, being what only I can be. I sometimes laugh, I sometimes cry, sometimes sing, sometimes sigh. I'm sometimes gentle, I'm sometimes tough, sometimes soft, and sometimes rough. I like me, yes, I like me, being what only I can be. So I just want to encourage all of you to just, do your best and know that everyone, has problems in life, but you just have to keep pushing yourself and, you just want to overcome those obstacles. You don't want to give up. That's the main thing. You don't want to ever give up. I hope everyone has a good day. Work hard, do your best. Know that I'm always, always proud of all of you. Miss you.
Library, music, art, PE, go Specials!
Welcome to Mr. Holt's part. The stories you are going to see have added drama, but they are accurate recreations to my younger obstacles. Obstacle number 1, bullying. I just really don't love my short hair. It doesn't look very good, and I'm wondering what it would look like if I grew it out longer. I don't know. I think I should do it. Maybe not, I don't know. Actually, well, it would look much better long. I think I'll do it. Wow! It looks so much better than I thought. I really love it. Look at these long locks. I just can't wait to go to school and see what everyone's going to say. All right, I got this. What a terrible day. Everybody made fun of me the whole time, and nobody really liked my hair. I heard things like, so dumb, and that looks so bad. And I just felt terrible today. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I should just cut my hair or not even have hair at all. Oh, this is the worst day of my life. What am I going to do? Today is a big day. I have tryouts in just a few moments. I'm lacing up my cleats. I got my new glove. I have my bag. I have my bat, and I'm ready to play. If I make this team, it's going to be probably the biggest accomplishment of my life, and I feel ready to go. I can't wait to show the coaches what I have and all the other players that I can compete with them. Here I go. And just like that, the worst day of my entire life. Tryouts were a complete fail. I couldn't field, I couldn't hit, I couldn't run. I don't even know if there was anything I did right. Coach announced in front of everybody that I didn't make the team, and it felt terrible. Just then, my mom came in and asked how I did. I shook my head in disgust as I explained to her it was the worst day of my entire life. One by one, I slowly slide myself down the stairs as I start my day. With a broken ankle, this is one of the most exhausting, embarrassing, and tiring tasks that you'll face. Alright, I made it down the stairs. Check. Huge accomplishment. But for now, I have to make my way over to the couch as I hobble on my uncomfortable crutches as I place them down in pain. It feels like sweet victory as I've made it to the couch to rest my ankle, sit here and do nothing because I can't move. Problem: tough things are going to happen in life. They happen to all of us. My advice is that you always have control on how you feel on the inside. Try changing your perspectives to focus on the positives. There are always some, although it can feel tough.